Hi everyone, Zach Reinhardt here for cgboost.com, and I'm very excited to introduce you to my new Blender 2.8 Launchpad video course. Many times I've heard from people starting their journey into the world of Blender or 3D that it is so hard to get started and so overwhelming with all the things you have to learn. Figuring out where to start, what to learn first, which tools are important, all this stuff can be really frustrating, and sometimes it's even the reason to not even start your journey into the world of 3D. You know what? I know exactly how this feels, because when I started with Blender and 3D 15 years ago, it was even worse. I had no one explaining me how all of this works, I had no YouTube tutorials and basically no internet, because it was really slow back then. I had to figure out many things on my own, and it was really painful sometimes, and it took a long time. I spent countless hours in my free time to learn 3D and create my own personal projects, and eventually I became a freelance 3D artist and a certified Blender trainer, making a full living with Blender, 3D art and educating people. Although it was worth all the trouble in the end, now looking back to my beginnings, I wished I had somebody taking me by the hand and guiding me through the dense 3D jungle to understand where to start, what is important, how to avoid certain problems, and in general how to create beautiful 3D art and animations. In my experience on working on client projects for my customers or teaching Blender to companies, freelancers or individuals, I have identified certain problems and pain points when you're learning Blender, which can make your journey really hard. And that's why I carefully crafted the Blender 2.8 Launchpad course, so you guys don't have to go through the same troubles that I had to go through, and make your start into the world of 3D less painful and more fun. Don't get me wrong, learning Blender and 3D takes a lot of time and it will be hard sometimes, but I want to help you to learn all the stuff which I have learned over the course of years in weeks. So in a nutshell, this course will take you from knowing nothing about Blender and 3D in general to the point where you will be able to create simple yet beautiful 3D animated scenes. So everything you need to get started in one course. So you don't need to gather online videos from different sources, because as a beginner, you sometimes just don't know what is important. After watching the course, you won't know everything about 3D, but you will have a strong foundation which you can use to create your very first 3D projects, and you will be able to learn more advanced topics with more confidence. When you are a new traveler in the world of 3D and Blender, this course takes you by the hand right from the start, even if you don't know anything about 3D. And if you have some experience already, this course will help you to fill in the missing gaps and smoothly enter the new and exciting land of Blender 2.8. We will cover everything that is important to start your journey as a 3D artist, while not getting too much into the complicated stuff which is not important while starting out. So you will get the hang of the new revised user interface of Blender 2.8, and you will learn about navigation, working with 3D objects, 3D modeling, creating materials, particle simulations, lighting, animation, rendering, and much more. And we will also take a deep look into the new exciting real-time render engine in Blender 2.8, which is called Eevee. This allows you to view your 3D scene directly in Blender's 3D viewport in full beauty, and this also drastically reduces the render times. So basically you will learn a full pipeline on creating 3D animated scenes from scratch, step by step, easy to understand and in plain English. So from my own experience, I know that the best way on learning 3D is on working on real 3D projects. But this won't work without understanding and knowing the fundamentals. And that's why each of the subjects of the course is split in two main areas. First, we have a fundamentals part where you will learn about principles, workflows, tools and all this stuff. And the second part is an exercise part where you will use all the knowledge from the fundamentals part to work on an actual 3D project. Throughout the entire course, we will create this 3D animated scene from scratch. This course comes with a whopping amount of 15 hours of content. To make this easy to chew, we decided to split the course into 15 chapters and roughly 200 videos. All the videos have short running times, mostly between 2 and 10 minutes. In this way, it's much easier to consume this big amount of content. You can easily do a break in between and get back on track. And if you need to, you can easily revise a certain lecture because not too much content is pressed into one video. Each of the videos has English audio, English captions, and it is shipped with all the important project files. You can either conveniently stream this course on your computer, tablet, PC or smartphone, or you can download the whole course with all the content to learn offline. After enrolling the course, you will get lifetime access and all future updates for free. And your satisfaction is guaranteed with our 30 days money-back guarantee, no questions asked. Talking about asking questions, we gave our best to make each lesson as clear and understandable as possible. If it still happens that you got stuck at any point, you can either ask for help in the discussion section under each lecture. I will personally respond, and you can also join our student-exclusive Facebook community. There you can ask questions, share your renders, and give or receive feedback from us or the other students. So if you're still not sure if my teaching style is right for you, check the free preview lessons in the course curriculum on the product page, link you find up here or in the video description below. So one last word about the software being used in this course. Till this point, while I record this video here, the first stable version of Blender 2.8 is not released yet. That means the whole course was recorded with different Blender 2.8 beta versions, but after the developers announced that they won't make any changes to the user interface anymore, they only focus on bug fixes till they release the stable version, I have revised all the content of the course to make sure that everything will still apply to the stable version of Blender 2.8. So everything you will learn in this course still applies to the stable version of Blender 2.8. I've put a lot of heart and hard work into this course, and I'm now very excited to finally share it with you guys. And if you're now excited as I am, head over to cgboost.com. There you can learn more about this course. You can watch the free preview lessons, and you can finally start your journey to become a 3D artist and create 3D art you can be proud of. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you guys in this course. Goodbye.